As a composition around which the 9th episode unfolds, I chose the 32 Variations by Ludwig van Beethoven. I recorded them during the 4-day stay in the studio where my second album was made. I recorded Rachmaninoff's Second Sonata, Ravel's Sonatine, compositions by Tomáš Svoboda, Vítězslav Novák and Erich Maria Kongold, and I was inspired by all these authors for composing my own music, which we recorded as well in the lineup of piano, double bass and drums. Together, the music on the album is 70 minutes long, and I must admit that I faced a difficult task. But at the same time, it was a really amazing time for me, when I could realize my visions, capture my interpretive views of pieces I deeply believe in, and to revive my own creations. One of the crucial tasks we had to solve for the recording itself could begin at all was to find an appropriate place with an appropriate piano. To find a combination of these two elements suitable for both a huge classical repertoire and a trio. I was really surprised by how big this challenge happened to be. We had found various options, but none of them met everything. Either there was a quality instrument, but in a place that was too small for such a huge classical repertoire, or we discovered a great piano and space for classical music, but it would be impossible to record a trio in such sound conditions. During the long thinking and searching, many amazing coincidences happened, which led to the final and ideal solution. Yamaha Piano distributor for the Czech Republic rented us a Yamaha CFX for 4 days, so the piano was brought to Sono recording studios on the first day of recording. It is an amazing studio in which many famous stars recorded their music. A sound engineer who happened to work on my album has many photos hanging on the wall with the stars like David Bowie or Richard Bona, so I was lucky to have an amazing instrument in the studio that offers this large, inspiring space, has a universe ceiling in the directing room. Well, I just felt like classical jazz rock star. The 4th day came the moment I said, well, I'm done, everything has just been recorded. And Jan answered me, they will arrive for the piano in an hour. Let's record something for our patrons, something that's not on the album. You have just studied Beethoven's Variations, haven't you? So let's record them. At first, I thought I couldn't, that I've already expended all my strength. But then I sat down at the piano, played the opening theme of the Variations, and I just caught the wave. It often happens that a person before a performance feels like there is not enough strength within one's body to make it. Or during a long recital, with the end coming, the biggest piece awaits and we can no longer imagine we can handle it. But then we start playing and suddenly it is like as if the music itself offers us something that overwhelms our thoughts about our own body and our weaknesses. It's like some kind of power and energy that keeps supplies for us somewhere out of our consciousness and keeps it safe and sound for the moments when we care about something. I've been thinking a lot about what these Beethoven's Variations mean to me. At first, I looked at it through the number 32. It occurred to me that it is often very difficult to say whether a number is high or low until it is connected with a specific thing. For ice, for example, 32 Fahrenheit will be a high number, as this is an exact number of degrees the water begins to melt. For boiling water, on the other hand, the 32 Fahrenheit will be very low. However, when we imagine a healthy adult tooth, the number 32 is completely accurate and ideal. Beethoven completed 32 piano sonatas during his lifetime. In the eyes of Muzio Clementi, who composed piano sonatas in the number of 110, that may not be enough. To Brahms, who composed 3 sonatas for solo piano in his lifetime, this may seem like a lot. When I was thinking of doing 32 reflections of variations as a masterclass, one for each variation, I realized how high this number is. Beethoven composed the variations in 1806. I played them for the first time in 2006. This year I remembered them and I got an incredible desire to study them again. And it went incredibly fast. Not only because I once studied them from A to Z with great care, but also because it evoked a lot of memories in me and it made me overwhelmed with joy. I suddenly remembered clearly the lessons at the conservatory with my professor, the concerts and competitions we participated in with my classmates at the time, and I just remembered how much I enjoyed the variations, and now I can enjoy them again. Beethoven himself did not assign them an opus number. I read somewhere that it was because he did not consider this work to be essential or interesting in some special way. At the very least, this piece is remarkable to me. Variations are built on an 8-bar theme, except for the last variation, which is more extensive. All the others have exactly 8 bars and follow the harmonious plan of the main theme. And I find it extraordinary how Beethoven was able to create such different worlds within such small areas. Well, each variation is not different. Some of them follow each other, some of them are connected in pairs or triplets, within which they evolve and graduate until another comes, often a contrasting one that brings a brand new world without breaking the schema of the original theme. This composition brings me a feeling of determination, energy, passion, melancholy, mysticism, and with all that it offers me, it suddenly seems to me that there is much more in it than can fit in just 32 variations. Suddenly, the number is low again.